Hi everyone, it's Sarah Jane here, and this blog is entitled How to Deal with Rude Church People. Oh, I know the church is supposed to be the body of Christ where there's love and there's peace and there's harmony flowing, but in all reality it is a microcosm of the world. And I've noticed that there's some, especially among older women in the church, they feel they can say anything to anybody and think it's okay because they're above them in the Lord. And I'm not talking from somebody from the outside looking in. I've grown up, I've experienced it firsthand. I don't know if anyone ever said something like this to you. You're not friends, you don't really know each other, you're brothers and sisters in the Lord, there's a mutual respect, but they see you every Sunday and all of a sudden they think they can just say, "What a way you get big and fatty." I like that hairstyle. Stick with that hairstyle. This one definitely suits you the best. Well, I didn't really like your solo last Sunday. Your platforms are so high. How did you use the church toilet? Wow. Your makeup is really bright. Oh, you got to be careful about your weight. You don't want to end up with sugar, diabetes, and high blood pressure. It can kill you. When are you getting married? Are you courting someone right now? When are you moving out your parents' house? Is that your real hair? Where did you get that hair from? Child, I think you should give the relaxer a break. Seriously, give me a break. As I said, I don't have a problem with my friends coming to me with these things because I know them. We have a relationship, a rapport going. I trust them. Growing up and they're telling me that I should get the next size up. When I know I'm dressed decently, but I'm not going to wear a duffel coat like you're used to, I do want it to be fitting my figure. Seriously, maybe you're in the public eye or on a platform, whatever. It just makes you fair game to people, and it has to stop because it's really off-putting. And even though over the years I have learned just to let it roll off my back, there's some of you that may have experienced it, be like, what is going on? I'm supposed to be experiencing harmony, not to be embarrassed and not to be confronted like this. What do I say? What do I do? Because it really isn't okay. So I developed some patter, some replies, some responses that might help you deal with rude church people, because in all things we have to operate in love, operate in humility, operate, as Christ would do. But when Christ had to call someone a brood of vipers, then he did. You know what? He didn't get walked all over. He chose to be quiet sometimes, and then he chose to talk at others. As long as you remain respectful and use discretion, you need to let people know it's not okay to come at you with such personal, invasive, offensive questions or comments. Right. So I've got some answers for you. Some things I think you shouldn't even dignify with an answer. Just give the look. Or, "I'm sorry, I don't know you well enough to answer that. With all due respect, this is my business." You have to say that sometimes. There was some kind, especially who are you courting, who are you who are you looking at, blah blah blah. Why am I going to tell you about my dating life and I don't know your last name? I'm happy, and that's what matters. Have you been losing weight? Have I? You tell me. If they comment on your clothes and your personal choices, I like it. Thanks for the advice, but I'm okay with the way things are. I'm sorry you feel that way, but we'll have to agree to disagree on that one. Okay, thank you. So thank you as in I'm full stop in this conversation because you're just embarrassing me. And then you excuse yourself politely and you walk away. You're not being rude. You're not going to project back on them and make them feel embarrassed, but you have to let them know in a respectful way that it's not okay. You have to stand up for yourself. Too many times I see some of my peers get picked on, especially young girls growing up talking about their weight. You don't talk about a girl's weight in front of other people in public. That's just so wrong. And just because we're in church, we think they can get away with it. But no, there's a mutual respect that has to be from the older to the youngest, from men to women to peers to elders. There has to be a culture of respect. So this blog was just a little bit of a rant / some advice to those people who are experiencing people being rude. And guess what? They're not evil people. No, they're not. They're not people that want you to cry and burst down, but they overstep the mark. You can respectfully let someone know they've overstepped the mark and still be a Christian. So take heart, my sisters. Stand up for yourself.